How's it going, everyone? It is July now, so we are coming into peak camping season, and I thought I'd do a quick video on a bunch of products that I got for this camping season. We're heading out on a 2-week trip out to Colorado and Wyoming, so I'm really just trying to optimize our entire setup and our overall comfort, I guess. So in this video, I'm going to show you some products. Some of these you may have already seen if you follow our channel, and some of them are completely brand new. I'm going to really kind of gloss over these products, just give a quick overview of them. So if you have any questions about anything specifically, hit me up in the comments and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. So let's get into them right now. Actually, before we get into it, you're probably going to notice that a lot of these electronic products are all rechargeable, and that was by design. I want to get rid of as many cables as possible. I want as many things that run off of USB, because that will drain just off my camper's battery if I recharge that, if I have that plugged in. So I don't need to be on shore power, because ideally I would like to have as off-grid of a setup as possible. So that being said, let's get into some products. All right, I guess the first thing I'm going to talk about is this rechargeable bug zapper. I haven't used this camping yet, but we did use it in the backyard, and it does work. Last time we went camping, we let a ton of bugs in through that door, and my wife and I spent probably a half an hour just killing bugs on the ceiling. Super annoying. So I figured for 30 bucks, I'd try this. We're going to hang it somewhere near the door. It says this is a magnetic hook, and let's see what it says on here. These look like condoms down here. Energy saving, 4,000 amp hour rechargeable. Yeah, basic Amazon marketing here. Kind of, if you're into it, it does have like some fancy lights, give your campsite some ambiance. Just a bug zapper though. Does seem to do the job. So hopefully this makes a difference at night around the campsite. This next product you may have seen on the channel before. This is the Titty Byway air purifier, and I really like this thing. It's very small and it runs off the USB ports. It came with this cable. It's basically just a phone cord, and I plug it in and leave it back there. Because our camper is so small, there's 4 of us, and we're probably getting another dog, it seems like a good idea to have an air purifier. And I think probably everyone with a camper should have one, because there's all sorts of stale air in a camper, not great circulation. So my thought was an air purifier might solve that. So I assume this is probably going to go on sale for Prime Day. So if you want one, check it out. They're pretty cheap. Oddly enough, I think this is actually one of my favorite upgrades this year, because it saves me so much weight and space in my storage bins. This is the Camco EvoFlex 2 drinking water hose. This is a 25-foot hose that just fit in this tiny little bag. It weighs practically nothing. It takes up so little room, and it's actually super cheap. This thing only costs $23 right now on Amazon. And I think the regular hose, you know, the big bulky one that's a pain in the ass to take around everywhere, that one's like 19 bucks. So for very little extra money, you can get this super cool flex hose. And with how much weight and room you save with this thing, you might as well just get 2. This is a 25-foot drinking hose I'm holding. Crazy. So this next product isn't exactly the easiest for us to store in such a small camper, but it is completely necessary. It's this Laveau rechargeable cordless vacuum. We've tried a bunch of different handheld vacuums, and they all honestly kind of suck. They don't have a lot of power. They don't suck. The vacuum doesn't suck. That was an unintentional pun. But this thing does suck up the dirt, has a bunch of different accessories. The battery lasts a long time, and it didn't break the bank. I think I got it on sale for like 150 bucks, and it's been really good to us, so we keep it in the camper at all times. So this next product I really love. These are just USB clip-on desk fans. They're really cheap. They're like 13 bucks, but they make a huge difference for the kids in their bunks. Just clip them on somewhere, plug them into the USB outlet. You can move these around. Kids get plenty of air circulation. And then when they're not sleeping in their bunks, we can just, you know, aim these around the camper. So for 13 bucks, these are awesome. I really dig these Duracell flashlights. They have a very durable aluminum construction. They are rechargeable, but then they also come with a battery cell, so you can run them off AAAs, which are included. I believe you can get these in a pack of 3 or 5 flashlights. I think we got the pack of 5, and they've been great. They are super bright. And we just kind of like stick them in all corners of the camper. So, you know, if you ever need a flashlight, there's always one nearby. If you watch any of my travel videos or maybe my hiking or biking videos, you might be wondering, what is he filming on? And you could have guessed it. I film on GoPro. And GoPro right now is having a massive Prime Day sale. The one you are watching through right now is actually the GoPro Hero 12, which I am a big fan of. And I believe that camera might be like 150 off. I'm not sure. It's going to be in the video. It's going to be in the description, all the links down there. But I love GoPro cameras. I keep them everywhere. There's always one in my truck because you never know when you're going to want to film. So if you're interested, definitely grab a GoPro, stick it in your camper, make some memories, post some cool stuff so you look cool on social media. If you are looking to film some of your adventures this year, I did get a piece of technology this year that I'm very excited about, and that's the DJI Neo drone. This thing is extremely lightweight and compact, and it really captures some really cool images. Now, I did do a full video on this thing on my mountain bike channel, and honestly, for mountain biking and cycling, this thing isn't super amazing. It loses track of you on a bike very quickly, and it will only track you up to like 22 miles an hour. But for hiking and camping stuff, I got some really cool shots out of this, and I've been having a lot of fun. So if that sounds cool to you, definitely check out the DJI Neo drone. Another product that you may have already seen on the channel is this Pemicon wireless backup camera. There is a full video on the channel if you want to check it out. But what it is a small 1080 wireless backup camera. It is magnetic, so I just stick it on the back of my camper. It has this little solar panel on top. I've only charged this thing one time in the 4 months I had it, and that was for the initial setup. This little tiny solar panel has actually kept it going the whole time. So yeah, once it's stuck on back, you have this 7-inch monitor that I keep in my truck at all times, and it's been really awesome. If you have a camper, you'll know that the pre-installed backup cameras are total pieces of shit and they never work. This little $100 backup camera far exceeds the performance of the one that came with my camper, which is zero because I can never get it to work. So if you got $100 and you really want a backup camera, this is the way to go. The final product I'm going to talk about is this GCI outdoor road trip rocker chair. It's got these cool struts on there. It is so comfortable. I think the first time I saw one of these was maybe 3 or 4 years ago at a mountain bike race, and I was blown away by how comfortable it was. The only reason I didn't pull the trigger on one sooner is because I kind of expected Ozark Trail to come out with a budget-friendly version. These are usually like $80. I assume for Prime Day they're going to go on sale, so definitely keep an eye out. Yeah, if you like comfort, I don't think there's a better camping chair than these GCI outdoor chairs. Our friends were camping with us last month, and the second they sat in it, they jumped on Amazon Prime and ordered one right there on the spot in the first minute of sitting in one of these chairs. That's how good they are. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out all those links below. They are affiliate links, so they do help me out. They don't cost you anything. So I appreciate any support I can get. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.